Hello everyone and welcome to Salesforce FAQs. So today in this video we will learn how we can enable and set up field history tracking in Salesforce. So first I will tell you what is field history tracking in Salesforce. So field history tracking is the feature that allows us to track history of the modification and the changes that we make in the object fields. For example, there is a pick list field in the opportunity object, that is opportunity stage, and when you change a stage from prospecting to analysis, so these changes we can view in the field history tracking. Like we can see the old and the new values in the field history tracking, and there are some considerations that we should be aware while setting up the field history tracking in Salesforce. So the first one is that we cannot track the field history tracking of the fields that were edited or added prior to the enabling field history tracking. That means we can only track the changes in the fields that were made after enabling the field history tracking, and the changes in the long text area and the multi-select pick list value cannot be tracked. Like it will only show that this field is edited. And if we user update the same tracked field on the same record, then the both updates will have the same timestamp. And the last one is that there is a limit of setting field history tracking up to 20 fields for each custom and standard object. And for the task and events, we can set field history tracking for 6 fields. So first let me show you a demo of field history tracking that I have already enabled in my Salesforce org. So right now I am in my Salesforce org and I have already enabled the field history tracking for the opportunity object. So from the app launcher, I will navigate to the opportunities, and here I will open an opportunity record. So here in the section opportunity field history, you can see the changes in the value of the field. So let me show you how this field history tracking work. So for that I will edit this record, and here I will change the close date to 27, and another change I would like to make is that we will make it as closed won, and then click on the save button. And now when I go to the section field history, that is object field history, you will see the changes that we have made right now. That original value is the old value of the opportunity that was closed, and in the new value you will see the changes that we have made. So this is how field history tracking work in Salesforce. And now I will show you how you can enable field history tracking for another object. So for that I will navigate to the object manager tab. So in this example I will enable field history tracking for the campaign object. And before starting the process, I will just take few seconds to introduce our newly launched Salesforce admin course. So first let me show you the course content, then we will continue to the topic. So this is our newly launched the Salesforce admin course, and I will also mention the course link in the description from where you can access and view the course. So we have designed this course specifically for the beginners and the people who want to learn the admin part. So in this course, you are going to get more than 50 hours of video content, including PDFs and solution. And for this course, we have covered every module in depth. You can see these are the modules that we have covered in this course, that is Introduction to Salesforce, Salesforce Navigation and Setup. So in the modules, you can see the table of content so that you will have an idea what are the topics that we have covered in this admin course. And we have covered this course in 10 modules. So it will take you around 2 to 3 months to complete this whole course. And when it comes to the pricing, we have kept it $199 for the lifetime access. So once you purchase this course, you are going to get lifetime access for this course. So this was all about the course, and now let's move back. So to enable the field history tracking, there are two options that either you can do it directly from the object manager. Like here you have to search and select the object, like the object in which you want to enable the field history tracking. For example, I'm selecting the campaign object, and here you have to go fields and relationships, and here in the fields and relationships you can see the button set history tracking. So from here you have to select the checkbox enable campaign field history. So as you click on it, you will see the fields that are there in the object. So here you will see the two sections that track old and new values and track the changes only. So as I've told you in the consideration, for the pick list multi-select and for the long text field, we can only track the changes, not the old and the new values. So description is the long text that is longer than 225 words. So we can only track the changes for this field. And from the checkboxes, we can select the field that we want to enable for the field history tracking. So here I have selected these many fields, and after selecting the fields for the field history tracking, you have to simply click on the save button. So now we need to see that this field history tracking is visible on the page layouts or not. So for that, go to the page layouts, and here open the page layout, and here in the setup of page layout, go to the related list, and here you will see the object field history tracking. So you have to drag it to the section related list and drop it over here. And after adding the field to the related list section, you have to click on the save button to apply the changes, and here click yes to proceed. So this was the one way by which you can enable the field history tracking. And the easier and the shorter way to enable the field history tracking, that you can easily go to the quick find box and here search and select field history. So here in the feature settings, select field history tracking. So here in the setup of field history tracking, you can see all the objects that are there in the Salesforce. And when I select the checkbox show only track objects, then it will only show the objects that have enabled field history tracking. So this was the campaign object in which we have enabled the field history tracking. So from here also you can enable the field history tracking. For that, you have to select the checkbox, and from here you have to select the fields. And after that, you have to simply click on the save button. So this was the second way by which you can enable the field history tracking in Salesforce object. But after this also you have to modify the page layouts and add the field history tracking to the related list. And as of now, we have enabled the field history tracking for the campaign object. So from here, I will navigate to the campaigns, and here I will change the list view to all active campaigns. So for example, I'm going to open this campaign, and here in the related list of the campaign record page, you can see the section campaign field history. So when I edit this record and change the values, so let me check the values that we have enabled. So it was end date, campaign name, start date and status. So I will change the status and start date, and then we will save the changes. Okay, so now we have made the changes, and when I go to the section field history tracking, it will show the changes that we have made right now, where you can see the original value, that is the old value, and the new value of the field. So this is how we can enable and set up the field history tracking in Salesforce. And I hope that you have liked this video. Then please do like, share and subscribe us, and do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get regular updates of our upcoming videos. And thank you for giving your time and watching this video till last. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.